guys, I'm taking you to the main stage first because this is where all the magic happens. We perform 3 shows here and this is what our audience looks like. I'm not sure how many seats there are in total, but it does get very packed at the weekend. So normally when I come into work, the first thing that I do is put on a little bit of makeup. I'm the sort of person to only do it at a workplace because I treat it like that, and I'm just having a bit of a rabbit bug there. And yeah, I've never been a makeup type of person. I'm just not really into it, but obviously I need to have it as a professional performer. So yeah, I'm definitely not a professional at it, but I do what I can do. There's some techniques that I still need to learn, and I definitely need to invest in new makeup brushes, but gotta do what I gotta do. This is my schedule for the day, and we finish at midnight. Whoop whoop! Taking you now to the little wardrobe section. We all have our own section with our names in it, and this is all of my costumes. She's looking thick and heavy. This is me and Misha looking really good in our first work uniform, ready for the workshop. Just taking a little stroll through the park, and here you'll see the kids theatre, which is looking very colourful indeed, and here we have the GSA team performing on stage. So we do have lots of different teams working in the park, and we do get seasonal teams coming in for a very short period of time. We are back in the dressing room and I'm just sorting out the order of my all-aboard costumes. It honestly only takes 1 minute to get this all sorted and organised, but it does feel like it takes forever because there's so many costume changes in this show. Luckily, I only have one quick change, which is for the end of the show, which is actually really nice because the other performers have about 2 or 3 quick changes, so I'm really lucky. Now I'm doing hair change number 1, and yes, I say that because I change my hair in between almost every show, but not quite. So for all aboard, I do my hair in half up, half down. Really easy, especially as it's only one of very few hairstyles that I can actually do on myself. I've never been good at hair. Now I'm just adding a little bit of glitter into my inner eye because I love that. And then I put on a little red lippy because it's the only thing that actually stands me out on stage. I think that's more than enough yapping from me, so enjoy the rest of a very lengthy video in non-copyrighted music. We are back in the dressing room and I'm just fueling myself with some couscous salad and a little peach vibe energy drink. I particularly prefer this over Red Bull because it has vitamins and minerals in it and it just gives me so much more energy, especially when I still have 2 more shows to go. So now I'm just getting ready for hair change number 2 for the show slam. We have to have our hair in a ponytail. I like the fact that my hair is already half up, half down, so I only need to take the bottom part of my hair into a ponytail and voila. Just checking myself out as I always do, make sure the bob is bobbing. On to costume number 2. Fun fact, this was not the colour at the beginning of the contract. I'll insert a picture somewhere, but anyway, moving on. For this particular show, I have to take off my remaining hearing aid because there's so many head whip movements that I fear my hearing aid is just going to fly off stage. And obviously for safety reasons, I can't be having that. Well, that's me. I'm all ready, giving you the face cards, and she needs to top up her red lippy because it never stays on. That's what happens when you either buy cheap makeup, you're sweating as a performer, or you're dealing with the Dubai heat. Just doing a quick little warm up with Mia doing some ab, Misha doing some acro, whoop, and punch punch. Then we always do our backstage handshake before we go on.
Tell me what you want. 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 Tell me what you want.
So that's 2 shows down. This is where we normally put our costumes in at the end of the week so it's ready to go for the laundry. Getting in a quick snack, which is a satsuma, and I just spilled orange juice on my workshop top. Well done, Lydia, but you know what, it's fine because I get a jacket over it anyway. Workshop at Kids Theatre number 2 done. And then I'm just getting ready to repeat the All Aboard show for the second time with my hair back into the half up, half down. When I tell you the amount of times I have to change my hair in a working day, it is honestly unreal because my hair really goes through it, you know, with the hairspray, the oil, the heat, the sweat. But you know, that's a dancer's life. I'm once again topping up my red lippy and then I start to warm up again. It does get very repetitive, so I always make sure to switch it up every time. And as we are performing outside, it is really important to warm up every time before you go on to do a show because at the start of the contract I did have a back injury and I was out of work for about 5 days in total, and that was like a light bulb moment for me that I really need to look into that. And also, can I say that it really makes my day when people are being their silly little selves, like Misha is being here, like, I just love her so much, like, she really just gets that energy going when we still got 1 more show to go. And it's normally at this point that we start to get tired, so this really helped. Here we are freezing our arms off for the last show and we are done. We then sanitise our costumes, make sure they are looking and smelling nice before the next show. So that's the end of my working day. We hop on the bus home and then once we get in I just completely relax. I normally have a cup of tea, dunk my biscuits in and then start to get ready to go to bed and all of that jazz. I hope you enjoyed part 2 of this vlog. This was something different for me because I don't normally do voiceovers, but I wanted to give it a try, and especially because when I'm at my workplace there's just too much background noise going on, so I kind of have to do voiceovers anyways. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and this is me saying I'm ready for bed. Good night.